Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 800 horsepower fire breathing mudslinging ground pounding cars and superstars of the Falls Cup. Richard Craven Memorial, brought to you by CR Toyota Recovery Off 4. Winger and Zach Taylor. That is not Brandon Shepard, that is Zach Taylor. He's going to look for the lead. Down the back straightaway, McKay Winger in 42. Down to the inside, Zach Taylor in GT1. Can he lead his first laps at Falls? You betcha, why not? The young, spry Springfield driver. We talk about Matt Taylor, Dick Taylor, Guy Taylor. Zach Taylor slips up. McKay Winger looking to take the race lead up at number 4. Now on the bottom, off 4. He's got it. Braden Keller behind of Zach Taylor. Here comes Ryan Unzicker now. Taylor slips up. He'll go back to 3rd. 4th, Spatola. 5th is Braden Keller, then Jake Little and Rich Bell. Ryan Unzicker now going to use the cushion. Down the front straightaway. Do we have a new race leader? Not yet, but we may after we exit turn number 2. Ryan Unzicker trying to surprise McKay Winger. Can't get the job done. Winger going to stay down to the inside. Ryan Unzicker to the outside. 3 in the books. 37 to go. Off turn number 4. Dead even. Richard Craven Memorial. McKay Winger. 42. Flip it and reverse it. 2-4. Wow, what a race so far. Ryan Unzicker to the outside. McKay Winger down to the inside. The rest of number 4 down the front straightaway. Ryan Unzicker to the race lead. 35 to go. Ryan Unzicker takes the race lead. $5,012 on the line side by side. McKay Winger and Ryan Unzicker. Falls Cup champion. Whoa, man, Unzicker jumps the cushion and Winger goes back to the race lead. 34 to go. Long ways around the Fairbury Speedway. Mike Spatola to 3rd. Rich Bell 4th. Braden Keller and Miles Moose round out your top 5. It'll be Keller. Unzicker not giving up on that cushion just yet. McKay Winger doing a great job racing around the inside of the speedway, and that's Longhorn race car. Promise for the T4 of Adam Tischhauser slowing on the back straightaway. So Tischhauser going to bring out a caution in T4. Long ways, 34 to go. I know Winger and Spatola have learned their lesson not to go to the high side too early. Promise you that. Ryan Unzicker, though, is going to try. He rolls right through the middle of the speedway. He's looking to take the race lead. May have schooled Winger on the start. He did. Ryan Unzicker to the race lead, but here comes McKay Winger back down to the inside. Off to number 4 down the front straightaway. McKay Winger to have the race lead. Ryan Unzicker going to work the middle. Man, he's got a good side bite right there off at turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Can he get to the bottom? No, he's going to go to the cushion. So the middle in 1 and 2, the high side in 3 and 4. Winger on the bottom. They race up at turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Ryan Unzicker got the race lead, 32 to go. They're playing Indian Giver for the race lead. Ryan Unzicker trying to hold serve now. Here comes Miles Moose. Miles Moose to the outside of Rich Bell, side by side. Good battle for the lead. Good battle for that 3rd spot up at number 4. Still Ryan Unzicker showing the way. Sparking and arc in the front stretch wall, 31 to go. Just 9 in, 31 to go. Every lap has been side by side. McKay Winger and Ryan Unzicker. Unzicker can manage the high side here in 4. Banging the boards at Falls is what I was trying to say. 30 to go. Winger's got a good hot rod down on the bottom. These two seem to be class of the field as they put nearly a straightaway on to Rich Bell, Miles Moose, Mike Spatola, Jake Little, and Zach Taylor. Good run for the T2 behind of them. Brayton Wallace trying to come through the field. Side by side for the race lead. Ryan Unzicker and McKay Winger. 28 to go. If this gets into lap traffic, it is going to be all sorts of hectic. Still dead even. Man, what a race. 12 in, 28 to go. McKay Winger's got a hot rod, and he's going to take the race lead. He's just too good down there on that inside. See if Unzicker can keep pace with him as they get to lap traffic. Off 4, that Longhorn chassis rolling in 42. Now Unzicker going to try the middle again in 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, we'll see where he goes here in 3 and 4. Moose 3rd, 4th is Bell, 5th is Spatola. Now Unzicker going to dive down to the inside, try to take that McKay Winger line, but there goes McKay Winger. Miles Moose, Rich Bell, Mike Spatola battle it out. Now Winger going to have to deal with lap traffic here. We'll see what Ryan Unzicker does as they head to lap traffic. Going to be Chase Osterhoff in 130. 24 to go as McKay Winger will get to the bumper of the 130 at Chase Osterhoff. There he is. That top side just a little too dirty. You can see some of the moisture, some of the crumbs being thrown up across the track. And that high side just really getting dirtied up as McKay Winger puts a lap on the 130 at Chase Osterhoff. Now he's going to have to deal with 3-lap cars. Oh, running back here in the back. We got 33, 76. We got Jamie Zidar back here in the 3 of Dale Markham. Where does McKay Winger go? Here comes Ryan Unzicker down to his bumper. $5,012 on the line. McKay Winger looking to go back to back, but here goes Ryan Unzicker. Unzicker trying to snook around here in the lap traffic. They're 3, almost 4 wide here in front of your race leader, McKay Winger. Winger's got to slow up. There is Ryan Unzicker. They're 2 by 2 in front of your race leader. 4 cars have blocked in the 42 of McKay Winger, and Ryan Unzicker sees an opening. McKay Winger smartly goes to the cushion. He jumps the cushion, and Ryan Unzicker down to the inside. They make contact down the front straightaway. Now McKay Winger go to the top, 20 in, 20 to go. 5,012 for the Richard Craven Memorial. Side by side it falls through lap traffic. Unzicker to the bottom. McKay Winger trying to pass 3 cars. Oh, Jake, look out. He about got into the snake. Titus Sneed, excuse me. Now Unzicker's going to take the race lead as they slip to the inside of Zidar. Whoa, man, Titus Sneed about got it. Now Ryan Unzicker is your race leader. He slips up. Winger's there. They'll race off 4 down to the line. Unzicker still got it. 19 to go. Ryan Unzicker, McKay Winger. Moose and 21B of Rich Bell could not take advantage. Back to the top goes Unzicker. To the bottom is Winger. They'll race off 4. Winger for the race lead down the front straightaway. Unzicker by half a car length. Oh, they make contact here on the front straightaway. Winger and Unzicker make contact, and McKay Winger retakes the race lead. Good racing action now. Unzicker to the top. Winger to the bottom. Here they come with 16 to go. Gloves are off. It falls. Down the back straightaway. Unzicker going to have to give it the old what for. They come back. 15 to go. Things are getting spicy here at America's Dirt Track for the Richard Craven Memorial. There they are. Side by side again. The caution is out. Son of a gun. Jake Little with a flat right rear tire heads to the Woods Basement work area. Man, what a race up front. Here we go. On flow, $5,012 on the line, 16 to go, the Richard Craven Memorial. Thanks for tuning in here on flow. Hope it's a good feature finish for you. Off 4, we're great. Rich Bell, where's he going to go through the middle? Ryan Unzicker goes on the bottom. Mike Spatola going to blast the false cushion down the back straightaway. Hello, I'm Mike Spatola. I was uninvited, but I'm here to crash the party. Opie and full send off 4. Man, he made it work. Oh, and Alex Wilson is slow to a stop. Caution going to come out. Oh, man, Spatola was going for it in 89. Wilson brings out a caution. Whew, deep breath. 15 to go. Who's it going to be here tonight? 15 remain. The Richard Craven Memorial. Spatola is now to 3rd around Rich Bell. Back on the gas. Here comes Ryan Unzicker. Unzicker down to the inside as Mike Spatola take the race lead down the back straightaway. He's going to hold 3rd. He's going to go around Ryan Unzicker for 2nd. Moose to the bottom, Bell to the bottom. Ledford, here comes Ledford late in this one. Mike Spatola trying to find something to lean on down the front straightaway side by side. With Ryan Unzicker, 14 to go. Mike Spatola's there. Oh, and the caution again for Titus Sneed. Oh, Jamie Zidar in trouble as well. Did not see that on the back straightaway. Titus Sneed in 76. Caution out. As we're set ready to go. 14 to go on the Richard Craven Memorial. Mike Spatola on the bottom. Ryan Unzicker on the top. Unzicker 2nd. Chooses the outside. Mike Spatola down to the inside. Here comes Unzicker. Will float through the middle. Spatola 3rd. Where does he go? High or low? Spatola. Now he's going to jump to the false cushion. He couldn't resist. Just couldn't resist. Here comes Ryan Unzicker. Going to jump to the cushion as well. Ryan Unzicker going to run through the middle. Mike Spatola going to make it a go. 13 to go. As he slides up to the false cushion, seeing him drive away, Rich Bell. Here comes Mike Spatola again. Ryan Unzicker through the middle. McKay Winger showing the way, but here comes Ryan Unzicker now. Ryan Unzicker through the middle. Spatola trying to get it wound up back on top, down the back straightaway. Ryan Unzicker going to go after your race leader, McKay Winger. Unzicker through the middle. Trying to reel in McKay Winger. Mike Spatola and the 21 of Rich Bell having a good battle. 11 to go. Here comes Unzicker. Spatola again fans out. Thought he'd go back and just rail the cushion. Can't get the job done, and Spatola going to lose 3rd to Rich Bell. Thought he could stay on that cushion all the way around. Not going to be able to get the job done. 10 to go. See if he can do it for 10 laps. Here he goes, a valiant effort for the 89 of Mike Spatola. See if he can make him $5,000. 9 to go. Here he comes. Oh man, throw him over your shoulder and see what you got. Down the back straightaway. Osterhoff trying to get to the inside, and caution comes out right in front of your race leader. Flat right front tire for the 130 of Chase Osterhoff. Kind of nervous, I'll be honest with you. It's going to be fun. On flow for the Richard Craven Memorial. McKay Winger trying to go back-to-back at Falls, trying to go back-to-back at the Richard Craven Memorial. Here we go, up 4. Ryan Unzicker going to roll the middle. Can he make it happen? Spatola on the bottom as well. Up top, Ledford down the back straightaway. Ledford going to go to 4th. Might be done yet. Here comes Ledford now. Ryan Unzicker going to rail the top. 8 laps to go. McKay Winger, Ryan Unzicker, Mike Spatola, Rich Bell. 8 to decide at 5,012 for the Richard Craven Memorial down the back straightaway. 42, 24, 89, 21, 8. Ryan Unzicker, did he find a good line? He ramps off the false cushion down the front straightaway. Here he comes. McKay Winger down to the inside. That Longhorn chassis. Him and his team, his crew have pieced it together. Can he go back to back in the Richard Craven Memorial? Can Ryan Unzicker steal it? There they are off turn number 4. Mike Spatola trying to hang right with him as well. 42-24, I think Ryan Unzicker. He's got to go with this. Spatola trying to get some heat back in those Hoosiers. 5 laps to go. Do we have a new race leader down the front straightaway? Half a car length. This is it, race fans on Falls. Wherever you're at, come to your feet. Gosh darn it, I like the Fairbury Speedway. Every race, highly contested. You got to love it. There they are off to number 4 down the front straightaway. McKay Winger, Ryan Unzicker. Mike Spatola may be seeing it go away. Winger, Unzicker, 4 to go. Falls, 2 weeks before the Prairie Dirt Classic. A classic for the Richard Craven Memorial. Ryan Unzicker to the Falls cushion, 3 to go. McKay Winger trying to hold him off. Steadily on the bottom, but Unzicker can't quite find enough speed. He slips up just a little bit there. He may have some momentum down the back straightaway. 3 to go. Here we go. Ryan Unzicker up on the Falls cushion. Will give it all he's got off 4. 2 to go. Half a mile. He's got to go now. Can he figure something out? Got to press the issue. He does. Down the back straightaway. He's going to have a chance. Wave of the white flag, race fans. Come on, everybody up. Here he comes. Ryan Unzicker. McKay Winger, 1 to go. And the Richard Craven Memorial, $5,012 on the line. McKay Winger, Ryan Unzicker's going to give it all he's got, side by side. Down the back straightaway. 42 to the inside, 24 to the outside. Winger, Unzicker, down to the line. McKay Winger, the Reaper, holds on and wins the Richard Craven Memorial. Back to back, horns up, 42. Wins 5,012. Back to back at Falls. Back to back for the Richard Craven Memorial. Ladies and gentlemen, the Reaper, McKay Winger, does it again. And he's gone back to back. Give it for the Reaper, McKay Winger. Well, they keep telling me everywhere I go, NWO, new winger order. Congratulations, my man. Here, we'll spin around here. We'll get you on flow over there. I tell you what, man. Last week, I don't know if we knew what we were in for. You were surprised. Not surprised, but you knew what you had. But tonight, this week, on the bottom, you had to hold off Ryan Unzicker there on the top. Carva's maneuverable, and you win 5,012. Back to back, the Richard Craven Memorial. Congratulations on a good run.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Just got to thank everybody that has helped me piece this deal together. There's so many people out there. I don't want to single anybody out, but you guys know who you are, and I really appreciate it. And yeah, man, it was awesome. Track was great. It was really fun racing with Ryan there. He's, one of the best there when it's around the hub like that. So I knew I was going to have to be good enough to hold him off. I knew once, if he got down in front of me, it was going to be a lot harder. So lap traffic got pretty hairy, but we had a pretty good car, and was able just to kind of keep my momentum up and hit the right line. But I got to thank all my sponsors, thank my crew, everybody that helps us put this car together. It's been a long 3 or 4 weeks from start to finish, and I guess we're undefeated right now, right?
Absolutely. A lot of the fans know you're still racing for Doug Curliss in that 99 machine. Is that correct?
Yeah, yep. I think we're planning on continuing to run the Mars series with that car, and those guys have been working at the shop, and we're just going to kind of go from there. So I'll talk to them this week and see how everything's going, and just, you know, keep moving forward, and super excited to win this race back to back. Richard was a hell of a guy. I raced with him out here for a really long time, and you know, just great competitor, great sportsman, and I'm sure he's happy to see me down here again. And you know, thanks for the Craven family for putting this event on. It's awesome. I'm just super excited and ready to drink some cold beer tonight.
Well, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, he continues to climb through it. He's in the top 10 all-time win list. He's getting closer and closer. I tell you what, and he's got a heck of a hot rod. Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Craven Memorial feature winner tonight. How about it for the Reaper, McKay Winger?